It might pull. I'm getting shot at. Don't drive in a straight line, please. They're on top train. Oh! Oh! Yo, this gun is hit scan, bro.
No shit.
I just looked up and got him, bro. Oh my gosh. That guy's like, what? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is a new sheriff in town. There is a new meta that you do not know about. Everybody is so wrapped up in their DMR meta and their DMATIs and MAC-10s that they're sleeping on what is now the absolute best sniper in Warzone. I'm telling you, hands down, this gun is basically hit scan. It is a point and shoot and insta kill. It's absolutely gross, and I'm gonna show you why it is absolutely broken, what makes it broken, and how you can use it to your advantage in Warzone. But before we get into all of that, do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the Flagrant family. We got a wonderful community here. Stick around, man. Don't miss out on the class setups, guides, tips, and tricks, and all the stuff we got here, okay? Don't miss out. Don't be that guy. So let's get back to this crazy overpowered sniper rifle we got on our hands. And I'm telling you, once this DMR is nerfed, you're gonna see a lot more people using this gun and absolutely breaking Warzone with sniping. You remember the SPR when it first came out? Well, this is the SPR on crack.
Target right here.
Down him? Oh my gosh.
One hop, the other one's still in the
I
car.
fooled mine. Yep. He's on this backside.
Moving out.
Dead.
I'm done.
Dude.
I'm done.
He's screaming, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. These snipers are so broken, bro. The Tundra's so one-shot. Insane. Zero drop. Perfect lead. Sheesh. Wow, this thing is crazy, bro. What was that? Whew. You point and it does the thing, dude. It does what it needs to do. Oh my god, dude. I downed him. Yo, what is this gun, bro? He's this.
Another guy there.
I'm too high.
They're lighting me up.
Down him. Later, bruh. Nope. Downed him. Oh, he's in the window. Dead. Down. Dude, this gun's gross. Like I said, the SPR on crack. So now let's go ahead and talk about the attachments and what makes this gun absolutely insane as far as its broken bullet velocity and no bullet drop and minimal bullet lead. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So first things first, one of the main attachments that you need to focus on is the muzzle, and it is the wrapped suppressor. So this suppressor gives you sound suppression and increases your damage range, much like the monolithic suppressor on other Modern Warfare guns. This thing gives you a crazy range. Look at that at the bottom on the stats. The range is almost completely maxed out in the game. That's insane. Next, the barrel. This barrel right here is key. The 28.2 inch Tiger Team barrel. This barrel gives you extra damage, extra fire rate, and extra bullet velocity. And that bullet velocity is key into making this gun have zero bullet drop and very minimal bullet lead. I'm talking just a hair. You lead it by just a hair when somebody's in a car, in a heli, or running by. I'm telling you, you barely lead it. It's basically hit scan. And if they're standing still, good luck, it's hit scan. Much like the Locust in Black Ops 4, it feels the very same way. So use this barrel. Next, I use the Raider pad. This gives you pretty much like a huge mobility increase, a huge sprint to fire time increase, and aim, walking, moving speed. You feel a lot more agile with the sniper. It feels good, man. It feels good. And that sprint to fire is key for when you are in a sprint and you stop and you go to aim up. You don't want to have to wait forever before you can start your ADS. It really makes the whole process of aiming your gun up a lot easier. Next, we're gonna go ahead and run fast mags. You can run 7-round if you want. I like fast mags. It's only 5 shots and then you got to reload. But do not, and I repeat, do not use any of the rest of these magazines. They choke your ADS time, your aim down sight time. You want to be able to quickly aim down sights, and all of these cost your aim down sight time, so it's not worth it. use this one or use this one. I like the fast mag. Lastly, this attachment is also a huge part of making this gun usable in Warzone, and it is the rear grip. It is the airborne elastic wrap. This gives you a huge increase in aim down sight time, and you get flinch resistance. So if somebody turns and starts shooting at you while you're focusing your shot, you're gonna be able to stay on target and hit the shot you need to hit. Okay, this is what you need. And then it also gives you the ability to drop shot. Don't drop shot with your sniper, don't get weird, but you know, it's there if you need it. But yeah, that ADS increase and that flinch resistance are clutch right here. All right, now that you got your attachments for this gun, now you need to think about your secondary weapon. I run the dual Diamatis because I can run Ghost with my class. Then I'm able to run double time Ghost and Amped. It gives me faster movement, I stay off the radar, and I can swap weapons faster and be in and out these fights. Next, I run the thermites and stun grenades. You can run heartbeat if you want, depends on how many people have heartbeat on your team or if you're playing solo, whatever. I personally run stuns. Everybody else always runs heartbeat on my team, so it is what it is. But this setup is absolutely cracked. But now let's talk about how you can use this setup. What are some tips and tricks when using this sniper rifle to make it most effective for you? First of all, if they're standing still, take your time, line up your headshot. Don't be impatient because you see a guy and you think you got the most broken sniper in the world and rush your shots and just hit a bunch of body shots. Okay, this gun will break armor in the upper body. It will always one-shot headshot if you hit them in the head, and if you're hitting them in the limbs, you're just gonna plate them a bunch of times. Okay, so take your time with your shots. Second of all, if they are moving, if they are running, if they're in a car, if they're in a helicopter, you're gonna need to move your crosshair just barely. I'm talking like slightly, like we're talking a hairline to the right or left, depending on if they're running right or left. If they're running to the right, you lead to the right by like a fraction of a hair. You barely do it, and that's really just to compensate for the ping. And this gun's pretty much like hit scan. It's not like the Kar 98 where you have to lead a whole lot, or like the SPR where you got to lead a good bit, or the HDR where you have to lead a lot. Okay, this gun is very close to hit scan, so you barely lead. For beginning players, you pretty much point straight at them and it's gonna hit them. You lead just a little bit, and for advanced players, you're gonna at first probably struggle a little bit with the fact that like you're used to leading a lot, so you're gonna try, you're like, all right, just lead a little bit, and you're still leading too much. Okay, like I'm telling you, point at them and just barely move it over to the right a little bit, and you're gonna be straight. Okay, for height, aim straight at them. There is no bullet drop that I was able to detect during the testing of this. Aim straight at their head. Don't worry about bullet drop at all. Okay, you lead a little tiny bit to the left or to the right, and you do not lead at all going up or down. It hits exactly where it is. I'm sure you'll see from some of the clips exactly where my crosshairs went, pretty much right on them at all times. So even when there was a guy flying in the sky, I pretty much aimed just right in front of him and boom, knocked him out. When you're going against DMRs, don't be dumb and ego chow. Okay, make sure you are positioning yourself in a way that you can snipe, right? If you're just running through the wide open, don't just think you're gonna stand still and pop off the guy with the DMR. Okay, don't be dumb, don't ego chow. Just because you have a god mode gun doesn't mean you have god mode. Okay, let's be smart, rotate well. If you're gonna use a sniper, make sure you're putting yourselves in positions of advantage. Okay, you're rotating ahead of people and you're catching them on rotation. When they're running around, you get free shots, they're helpless, and you're able to hit them in the open. Keep high ground. Always maintain high ground, whether that's a rooftop, whether that's the top of a mountain. Make sure you're behind like tree cover, rock cover, using your headies, pop shotting, all the type of things that snipers already do. Just make sure you're focusing on doing that, and I promise you this gun is gonna make you successful in Warzone. Let me know in the comments section below if these attachments, this guide, these tips help you out, and if they do, make sure you hit a like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on all of these upcoming tips, tricks, guides, class setups, and all that you know I'm bringing you all the time here on the channel. So stick around for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.